Thinking about getting a goldfish? You're not alone. Goldfish have been one of the world's most popular pets for centuries. With their shimmering scales, gentle swimming, and calm demeanor, they have a charm that's hard to resist. But don't be fooled by their popularity. Caring for a goldfish is not as simple as dropping one in a bowl and tossing in some flakes now and then. These beautiful aquatic pets require more care, attention, and knowledge than most people expect. In this beginner's guide, we'll explore everything you need to know to give your goldfish a happy, healthy, and long life. Whether you're setting up your first aquarium or trying to do things better than when you had Goldie as a kid, this is the guide for you. Are goldfish easy to care for? Yes and no. Goldfish are hardy and forgiving of some beginner mistakes, which makes them a good entry-level fish in some ways. But they also have specific needs in terms of tank size, water quality, diet, and environment. When cared for properly, goldfish can live for 10 years or more. Some even reach 20 years in the right conditions. Sadly, many goldfish live only a few months because they're kept in cramped bowls with dirty water and poor diets. The truth is, goldfish are relatively easy to care for if you understand their needs and are willing to provide the right setup from the beginning. They don't require heaters or exotic foods, and they don't get lonely the same way mammals do, but they do need space, clean water, and consistency. Once you've got the basics down, maintaining a goldfish tank becomes a soothing and enjoyable part of your routine. Choosing the right goldfish. There are more types of goldfish than you might think. Most people picture the classic orange fish with a flowing tail, but goldfish come in all shapes, colors, and fin styles. The two main categories are single-tail and fancy goldfish. Single-tail varieties, like the common goldfish and comet, are streamlined swimmers that grow large and are better suited for spacious tanks or even outdoor ponds. Fancy goldfish, such as the oranda, fantail, telescope, and ryukin, have rounder bodies, double tails, and often move more slowly and gracefully. If you're a beginner, fancy goldfish are often a better choice for indoor tanks. They stay smaller than their single-tail cousins and are less likely to outgrow their tank quickly. That said, even fancy goldfish need more space than you'd think. A baby goldfish might look tiny at first, but it can grow significantly within the first year. Always choose healthy fish from a reputable pet store or breeder. Look for active swimmers with clear eyes, intact fins, and smooth, scale-covered bodies. Avoid any goldfish that seem sluggish, have clamped fins, white spots, or red streaks. These can be signs of stress or illness. Setting up the tank. The single biggest mistake people make with goldfish is keeping them in a bowl. Despite what cartoons and movies might suggest, a goldfish bowl is not a suitable home for any goldfish. These fish produce a lot of waste, which leads to rapid ammonia buildup in small volumes of water. This can burn their gills, weaken their immune systems, and eventually kill them. So how big should the tank be? A good rule of thumb is 75 liters, about 20 gallons, for the first goldfish and 40 additional liters. That's 10 gallons for each extra fish. Bigger is always better. A larger tank holds more water, dilutes waste more effectively, and gives your goldfish space to grow and swim freely. Goldfish need room to stretch their fins and explore, and cramped spaces lead to stunted growth and poor health. In addition to the tank itself, you'll need a filter, preferably one rated for a tank larger than yours, since goldfish are such messy eaters. A sponge filter or hang-on back filter with biological and mechanical media is ideal. You don't need a heater for goldfish. They thrive in cooler water, typically between 18 degrees Celsius and 22 degrees Celsius, or 64 degrees Fahrenheit to 72 degrees Fahrenheit. You'll also need a gravel vacuum, water conditioner, and an aquarium test kit to monitor ammonia, nitrite, nitrate, and pH levels. Cycling the aquarium. Before adding any fish to your new tank, it's crucial to cycle the aquarium. This is a process that allows beneficial bacteria to grow in your filter and substrate, which then break down toxic fish waste into less harmful substances. An uncycled tank can quickly become toxic, even if the water looks clean. The nitrogen cycle has three main stages. Ammonia, from fish waste, is converted into nitrite, and then nitrite is converted into nitrate. Ammonia and nitrite are deadly in even small amounts, while nitrate is tolerated in low levels and removed through regular water changes. You can cycle your tank with bottled bacteria and fish food, or by using ammonia. This process usually takes 4 to 6 weeks. During this time, test your water frequently. Once both ammonia and nitrite consistently read 0 and nitrates are present, your tank is ready for fish. Feeding your goldfish. Feeding a goldfish is simple, but that doesn't mean you can just throw in some flakes and be done with it. Goldfish need a balanced diet that supports their growth, color, and digestion. Pellets are usually better than flakes. They sink, which encourages natural foraging behavior and reduces the risk of air gulping, which can cause buoyancy problems. You can supplement pellets with vegetables like peas, with the skins removed, zucchini slices, spinach, and even blanched lettuce. These provide essential fiber and prevent constipation, a common issue in goldfish. Occasional treats like bloodworms or Daphnia are great too, but should be given in moderation. The biggest mistake with goldfish feeding is overfeeding. It's tempting to give them food whenever they beg, and they do. But this leads to obesity, dirty water, and illness. Feed small amounts once or twice a day, only as much as they can eat in 2 minutes, and remove any uneaten food. Tank mates and social life. Contrary to popular belief, goldfish can enjoy the company of other fish, but only under the right conditions. It's safest to keep goldfish with other goldfish of similar type and size. Fancy goldfish do best with other fancy goldfish, as more streamlined fish, like comets or commons, can outcompete them for food and bump into them due to speed differences. Never house goldfish with tropical fish, as their temperature needs and dietary requirements are very different. Also, avoid aggressive or fin-nipping fish like barbs or cichlids. Even small community fish, like tetras, can pose problems due to temperature mismatch and different water chemistry. Goldfish are not territorial and don't get lonely in the same way mammals do, but they do enjoy the presence of other goldfish. Watching a pair or group interact, swim together, and explore their tank is a delight for any aquarist. Cleaning and maintenance. Keeping a goldfish tank clean is vital to your fish's health. Since they produce more waste than many other fish, goldfish tanks require regular maintenance. You should change 25% to 50% of the tank water each week, depending on your tank size and stocking level. During water changes, use a gravel vacuum to remove debris and waste from the substrate. Always treat new water with a water conditioner before adding it to the tank. Tap water contains chlorine and chloramine, both of which are toxic to fish. Also, avoid sudden temperature swings by matching the new water's temperature as closely as possible to the tank. Test your water weekly with a reliable test kit. Keeping an eye on ammonia, nitrite, and nitrate levels can help prevent issues before they start. A well-maintained filter and consistent cleaning routine are the best ways to keep your goldfish healthy. Understanding goldfish behavior. Goldfish have personalities, and once you get to know them, you'll start recognizing their moods and behaviors. A healthy goldfish is active, curious, and responsive. It will swim up to greet you, explore its environment, and sift through the substrate with its mouth. Lethargy, sitting at the bottom, clamped fins, gasping at the surface, or erratic swimming can all be signs that something is wrong. It could be water quality, diet, or even illness. Likewise, if your goldfish is floating upside down or has trouble staying submerged, it might have swim bladder issues, often caused by constipation or gulping air while eating. Goldfish also sleep, usually at night. They don't close their eyes, but they'll become still and hover in one part of the tank. Don't worry, it's completely normal. Just make sure your lighting follows a day-night cycle so they can rest. Common goldfish health issues. Goldfish can suffer from a range of health problems, many of which are caused by poor water conditions, stress, or overfeeding. One common issue is itch, a parasite that appears as tiny white spots on the skin and fins. It's highly contagious but treatable with aquarium medication. Fin rot, fungal infections, and swim bladder disease are also common. The best prevention is clean water, a proper diet, and avoiding overcrowding or sudden changes in the environment. If your goldfish shows signs of illness, isolate it if possible, and seek advice from a vet or experienced aquarist. Catching problems early is key to recovery. How long do goldfish live? With proper care, goldfish live much longer than people expect. While the average lifespan is often quoted as 5 to 10 years, many goldfish can live 15 years or longer. The oldest recorded goldfish reportedly lived to the age of 43 years old. It all depends on how they're housed and cared for. The sad truth is that most goldfish don't live that long because they're kept in bowls or tanks that are too small and neglected. But with this guide, you're already on the right track to giving your goldfish the long, healthy life it deserves. Goldfish are beautiful, intelligent, and surprisingly interactive pets that can bring peace and fascination into your home. They're often misunderstood, but when given proper care and respect, they thrive. Setting up a suitable tank, learning about water quality, providing the right diet, and understanding their behavior may take a bit of effort at first, but it quickly becomes second nature. In return, you get to watch a living, graceful world unfold right in your living room. So if you're ready to do things the right way, caring for a goldfish can be a deeply rewarding experience, one that brings color, movement, and even a bit of magic into your everyday life. Do you already have other fishes? Or did you have a Goldie when you were young? Let us know in the comments. Please subscribe to our channel, and we will see you in the next video.